My friends, in St. Paul's letter to the Thessalonians, he offers what seems to be a very strange command. He says, pray always, pray without ceasing. And it may seem like an unreasonable response because in our ordinary lives, it's very hard to set aside time to truly pray and to consider the request to pray always. You wonder to yourself, well, how is that possible? Yet there is an important distinction St. Paul is making, which is important for us in our prayerful lives to consider. There is a difference between formal prayer and prayerfulness. Formal prayer is when you and I take time out of our day and really focus intentionally, clearly, consciously on the very act of trying to be present to the Lord. Certainly He's present to us, encountering His love and offering ourselves back to Him, whether in praise or petition or thanksgiving. But prayerfulness is something different. Prayerfulness is the awareness of God in our ordinary lives. Is to acknowledge His presence, perhaps not in those formal moments of prayer, but nonetheless to acknowledge in a beautiful day the beauty of the trees around us, to acknowledge God created them, in the smiles of the people around us, in the joyful friendships that we share, to recognize that the love we share is because God is present there. There's so many ways to attune our minds, our hearts, our eyes, in just about every moment of our lives to recognize that God is always present there. That awareness, that watchfulness is what I call prayerfulness. And that it is our obligation to be aware that God is always present to us, whether we are formally praying or going about our ordinary lives. So my friends, we are called to pray and to be prayerful. And I invite you, in ordinary ways in life, to become aware of how God is present and to rejoice that He is there loving us every moment of our lives.